Hey guys, computertastic here. Just wanted to show you some cool little pieces of technology I got for my network. These are little couplings, so that way I can extend a network cable by adding another network cable to it. I managed to get 10 of these from eBay actually for like about $3. You can get these things pretty cheap if you want to have them shipped directly from China, and the cool thing is they don't charge you for shipping. And then I also bought these, which are power over Ethernet splitters. Thought these would be pretty cool to play with because they're only about a couple of dollars themselves. So I figured for a couple bucks I can play around and test out the power over Ethernet capabilities of my router or any network, just to have something to play with. You could literally make these yourself. Basically all it does is uses two of the pins for data, four of the pins for data and four of the pins for power. So basically you're splitting the cable so that way you send this power and you send data over the same cable. So yeah, that's pretty cool. You can check these out, and I will post a video right after this one. I'll actually attach them together, so that will show you how this works. Okay, this is the POE setup. Basically, you have the power cable, that your normal adapter for your Wi-Fi. So I have that plugged into the power port. Then I have a splitter because I have the network cable connected up to my cable modem, so I just extend it off of that with a coupler. Then that plugs into that part of the Ethernet of the splitter. And then this loop of cable here is my test cable. Shows you that's about the maximum amount of distance I can get, which I found out to be about 20 feet. So I can get about 20 feet of signal for my stock power adapter, which is pretty cool. You can extend it if you get a stronger power adapter, which hopefully you know what you're doing when you do that. I kind of don't want to bother with that, so I figure I just leave what I have. So then you come up here, see this loop goes from here all the way up around here, and then I got this adapter here where I have the cable going in that carries the power and the data, and then you have the Ethernet cable here, and then you got the power that's split back off. So you can see it's got enough power to run my external hard drive, and it's got enough power to run the router, which at this point is blinking orange because I just connected it and it hasn't quite connected yet. So I'll just show you what happens when you disconnect this cable right here for Ethernet. You'll see it goes off because it doesn't have the power. So I'm going to show you right here. See, this cable is just carrying data, and this part is the power. And then it is split, which I know it's hard to see. You see the 8 pins there? 4 of those pins are for data, 4 of them are for the power. So that's how this thing works. It's very, very basic. You could literally chop up your power supply cable and do it yourself. You can cut up a power cable, cut up the Ethernet cable, which I thought about doing, but to be honest with you, it could look a lot more cob job, especially when you can pay a couple dollars and get the couplers already made. So that's the whole setup. Basically, I bought this so that I can play around and fool around with. But if you want to put your router in a remote location where you don't have a power outlet, using this one Ethernet line and have it carry both the power and the data, so it saves you from running another power line, which can be sometimes hectic and sometimes dangerous depending on where you're putting it. So if you want to put like a router outside, this type of setup will work perfectly. I wouldn't put this particular router outside because it's not waterproof, it's for in-home use anyways. But yeah, that's a pretty cool setup, and I was actually surprised it worked for a couple dollars. It's definitely worth the money. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you liked this video. Remember to comment, like it, and subscribe. And check out eBay if you're looking to get these pieces. Thanks again.